Hey everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio. I know I've had episodes coming out every day, but I haven't been able to record since Sunday. It's currently Wednesday, so I know that's not a long time, but like by the time y'all see this, it'll be Friday, I guess. But God, it's been the week from hell at work. Like I've never been so stressed out at work than I have been this week. So I had a midterm yesterday, which wasn't great, but I've felt worse. So long story short, I am exhausted, but I have been really looking forward to playing more of this game. And I want you to know I really appreciate all y'all's support on this series so far. I'm always happy when y'all are enjoying it, and I'm also having a really good time. So one of y'all, I know I'm not gonna call you up by name, but you know who you are, and like you've been on the channel for a while, so I'm not gonna give you shit, but I am gonna give you shit saying that I took forever to finish the dungeon. Like, see, to some extent this is why I don't like games that are Persona like with the deadlines, because I want to go at my own pace. Like when I play Persona games, I usually can't play them unless I'm following a guide, because I feel like I'm eternally behind, and I'm really trying not to do that this time because I want it all to be fresh and new. So if I took too long and now I fucked us over and we're gonna miss a bunch of shit, I'm really sorry. Usually they're pretty lenient and they give you time to make up social links and stuff, so give me a little bit of grace. I'm just playing it. So everyone goes at different speeds, right? But I appreciate the criticism as always. I had a day. So anyways, we're gonna jump back in. Last time we got introduced to, what was his name? Did it start with a Z? I don't remember his name. The guy who's flying this gauntlet runner. And he reminds me of like a character from One Piece or like Dragon Ball Z or something. I don't know what it is, but all right. Oh shit, we got a whole map. Yo, we got a kitchen? What is that? There's clothes? There's sweeping? Okay, damn. I guess we'll take a look around. We're gonna explore the gauntlet runner, and then I don't know if we can go back and do that other mission, because I think it comes first difficulty wise. I don't know how strict they're gonna be, so we'll see. Here it is. Kitchen? Hello? It's stocked with food suitable for a long journey. I would prefer to cook it first before eating it. No, I want to eat it raw.
Got it.
It's the kitchen. I can prepare meals here. Oh.
Got it.
Okay. That's cool. Yo! I've always wanted to stay in one of those, like, I think in Japan they have them, the hotels where like your bed is kind of like this. It's like a space. This is a little small. Maybe they're usually a little bit bigger and rectangular, but I always thought that was kind of cool. Nothing there. Back deck. I guess we could check that first. Hello? I wasn't prepared. Oh, wow. That's something else, huh? Are you gonna fight me, bro? Come fight me. You won't. Cloth-covered barrel. Beneath this cloth there seems to be a big barrel. I wonder what it's used for. Well, very insightful. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, kitty cat. I'm sorry. Okay. She's comfortable. That's all that matters. I was at work all day. I'm sure she missed me. I don't have the heart to move her, although my leg is probably going to go numb. Pantry. Oh, let me move my mouse. Sorry. There's some rock beans and gauntlet shrooms. Did they grow here? I could use these for cooking. You just found mushrooms growing on the that doesn't seem safe or sanitary, personally. Where's he at? He's that way? I think. I don't know. He's at the front, right? Oh God. It's cool how animated this is though. Oh, hey, there he is. Wow, hey bro, what up? Can I go in on the... Nope. Sorry, wrong way. I can't run either? Is that a safety hazard? Accidentally fall right off the ship? Or the runner? Sorry, not a ship. It's a ship with legs. That's a new experience for me. Okay. There's another... Oh. Watchtower. Aggressive. It's very aggressive. The way it runs. It's so aggressive. Massive door. Cockpit is up there. Okay. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps I should stay away. Bah. The door must lead to the end of the gauntlet runner. It's locked tightly to prevent accidental entry. Okay. Apparently, Norris. Why did I say Z? Oh God, why is my dryer or my washers shaking so hard I could feel it in the floor? Okay. Can speak to us from the cockpit through this bent metal tube. Hello. Carriage can't begin to compete with the gauntlet runner's speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant. This motion is a lot. It sure is. The runner makes a smooth ride at least. Eccentricities aside, he certainly earned his title as court engineer. That said, I'm more concerned with his unseen workings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions. Yeah, no promises. There's a map showing the area surrounding our destination, Martira. Oh, I love that animation. That is so cool. I wonder where we're at right now.
And there's a cat. Let's see.
So, like, can I go back? No.
Let's see. It's your. Let's see.
That's the first camp.
This.
Bolega. Okay. So I can't do anything. Maybe we're supposed to go to bed? Did I go here? I did not. Oh, yo, it's more. What is, Yeah, what's that? Upright cleaning tool? Maybe not now. Okay. Ooh. Nuras's desk? Nuras's research desk. This must be where new inventions are born. That's cool. Let's see, has he got any calipers? That kind of looks like a caliper, but not really. All right. Look, I'm a mechanical engineer. I see a caliper, I'm happy, all right? Hey, Moore, what's up, brother? What is that? How about this? Machine that does laundry, handmade by Nora. Seems there's nothing in it at the moment. Are these like chores that I can get stats from? Like, I don't, what's the point? What the fuck?
This.
Oh, don't fall, you okay? Yo, it's like a heart. The deoxygenated blood comes in blue and then it leaves red. That's pretty cool. I wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time at a gauntlet run, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Call her on a phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the gauntlet runner was born. Ow. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss. Oh shit, really? Even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Now a step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl. That's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Okay. Gauntlet Runner activities. You will continue towards your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Okay. Wow, this is pretty cool. Can I? Oh God. Oh. Are y'all free to hang out? Oh, hold on. Bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are... Yo, Pride and Persuasion. Pride and Prejudice? Hold on. Is... Not N. I didn't mean that.
Alright then.
Maybe we read the book. Well, sure. Oops. It appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that'll really expand the mind. Want to read it together over by the window? Okay, this one's imagination. I'm guessing this one's eloquence. This book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started it yet. Nuris probably left this here, huh? Let's take it over to the window if you want to read it together. Yeah. I feel like that's when I might need to convince someone to join me or something.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? To gain the upper hand, strike them down in one hit. Exploit them without mercy? Gain the upper hand?
Sure.
So that you can gain the upper hand, perhaps.
No kidding.
Oh, I see. Feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be. I feel like paying close attention to the art of persuasion has increased my eloquence.
Alright.
Where am I? Alright, almost halfway. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. So like I'm trapped in the runner as we're moving? Interesting. So if I want to go back to Grand Trad, I'm going to have to do this all over again? There's still more to read in the book.
The runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Respite. Okay. Ooh. Yo, that's cool. Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with the stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days until we reach Mortira. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kinda excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Okay. Oh, yeah, we can get our imagination up. Well, I want to go back and do that quest. Pooh.
Hey.
Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? Bro, anything for you. By recalling the past and planning for the future with stroll, maybe I can hone my imagination. Sure. Oh, sorry, my husband messaged me.
Now then.
I'm recording. Be safe. So next up is Martira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I thought once magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? They had no allies.
What's that about?
Friendship, bitch. Maybe they lacked allies?
Oh,
I see. Try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. That's true. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are still out there? I don't know. Imagination, bro.
Alright.
Ooh, 4. Hot damn. Okay. Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Bam, bam, bam. Stroll and I talked for a while. What are you doing?
Time marches on.
Did I just get
and
money
the
from
age
talking
of
to
the
him?
new king draws nearer.
He gave me a tip for talking to him. Okay. Bum, bum.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Ow, I have a hiccup. Jesus, nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are in need, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Norris? Crash, crash, crash. I'm just kidding. Hey, can we make a pit stop at Belega Corridor? We'll arrive in Martira in 2 days, huh? Oh shit. What is that one? Courage. Why did I say it like that? Courage. Bravery. Talk to me. Hey Ben, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you've got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Maintaining my weapon might help me focus. Why can't I talk today? I think work has fried my brain. May help me improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage. You want to hone your weapons with Stroll? Sure.
Well then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then. But I use a staff, I think.
Got a moment?
You think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan, let's hear yours. What do you do when the fight's over? I'd like to help you. Best friends.
Mhm.
I'd like to help you with rebuilding. Are you serious? I'm a bit relieved to hear it, to tell you the truth. We're best friends, bro. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people. Just like Luis. We'll fight for change.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain. Truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Huh. Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know. To act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? I do what I must.
Yeah.
I'm only doing what needs to be done one step at a time. That's literally me at work this week.
Right.
Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past, I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and that's what I envy about you. All is to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so's the one being chosen. Wonder who it'll end up being after all this.
All right.
Anyway, this sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Caring for my weapon has fortified my will to fight as well as increased my courage.
Right.
Give me that courage. Alright. See, we're catching up. I know I was slacking. We're doing fine. I spent some time with Stroll honing our weapons. What? Oh, mag. I get mag for that. I thought it was giving me money.
Could stop for a break.
Ahoy! Break time, chums! There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping that. What?
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
That sounds dangerous. Is this Yggdrasil? Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? The Tree of Prophecy. It's pretty.
Wow.
Oh wow, it's so pretty.
That's
It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child, told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Eurus pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
hey.
Wow, Eurus, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me? You're sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Ah, friendship. I received Neris's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and can accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there.
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Oh, yeah. That's right, that's the side quest. The next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria. Can we go back? I want to do the Belega Corridor quest. Huh. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomalies its current color portends. There's a lot of words in here. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Okay. Just getting free stat shit up the wazoo.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself.
Boulders?
Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
I wonder if once we make the trip once, we can fast travel. God, I hope so. This is cool, but I don't want to have to do it every time I go somewhere, you know? Rock Den Camp. We'll be in Martira the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martira is. Girl, hell if I know. Hey, girl, what's up?
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. Certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. The idea appeals. Might we talk a bit? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Hulkenberg, maybe I can hold my imagination. Sure. We haven't talked much, Hulkenberg and I. This power we've awoken to, I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks cool. Yeah, that's a very intellectual response, bro.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Ooh, shit. Sorry about that. Almost closed out of the game. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting, and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence, maintaining our food reserves. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come.
All right.
Imagination. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I'd very much like to continue chatting with you. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blotty 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 blah. Give me that
Time
magla.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The age of a new king draws nearer. Flames Day.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Uh,
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Aw, bitch. Who's fight? Wait, was that two people fighting? We just got.
my star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Yo, how do we get hit in the crossfire if they're facing this way? We're over here. We are perpendicular to the action. It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working rudder. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Bro, move!
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Glodell if he's one of Luis's supporters? Oh, God. I gotta go to his aid?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's help out Glow. I mean, we should just like go in and be like, hey, y'all, no fighting. Let's make this fair. I don't want to like. I mean, I guess if we're trying to get on Luis's good side, fine.
Let's give Glodell a hand here.
Ugh.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Yeah.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glodell's aid.
Wouldn't that make people not like me though?
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner boat out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Glodell. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces?
Bro, you remind me of what the fuck's his name? Solus from Dragon Age Inquisition. And thereby I hate you.
Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
I didn't destroy anything.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Godot and his monks have boarded the deck. Oh god. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place.
Excuse me?
Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
Old egg.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Okay.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
What do you mean? The chains? Girl, you stressed me out for a second. I was like, what do you mean petrification magic?
Hack and slash!
Oh, they resist. What about a punch? They resist that too. Okay, fair, fair. What about ice?
You hit their weakness!
Nice. What about magic?
I'll blow you away! I seize
I meant wind.
What could you hope to achieve?
Nothing.
Fuck you, bro.
Kneel before me!
Ow. Ooh, I just want to punch him so hard.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Are you weak to fire? Nope.
I'll show you. Come forth, royal soul.
So it, yeah.
You hit their weakness!
Warrior!
That's your opening,
Power
Captain!
of wind! Not done yet.
The power of Christ compels you.
Stay my blade.
First guard is down!
Oh, she's fine.
Do this.
Is she though? I don't know.
Helpful as ever.
Helpful as ever. Yeah, you're welcome.
What could you hope to achieve?
Stop smirking, you bitch. Ow, stop attacking Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg's got you!
Oh my god, she's gonna die.
Someone heal her!
Please don't attack her.
Hulkenberg's down! Get her back up!
It's like they knew. It's like they knew. Revival.
Here!
My spirit is
Get up, bitch.
Brethren!
Pass.
Me! We're not out of this yet.
At least her defense is no longer dropped? Question mark.
Resistance is futile!
Huh?
More resilient than I expected.
You literally just knocked one of us out.
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back.
Oh god.
Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Hang
brothers.
in there!
Is that all?
Kneel before him.
Oh!
Sanctism will reign.
Ow. Oh my god, please stop.
Edward's guard is down.
I call upon royal power within. I'll blow you away.
I sprawl out! No. From our provisions.
Let's fight his power. Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the play?
I need to do some damage. Do we have any, like, one ally, 50 to all?
Let's try this.
I knew you'd help.
I'm obliged.
I'm obliged.
Do this. Take this.
Oh, please.
Ow. Ow. Ooh.
Sanctism will reign.
Stop healing, asshole. These guys are strong.
Nice!
You hit their weakness.
Warrior.
That's your opening, Captain.
No
Power of Christ compels you.
peasants.
This won't do.
Let's have her guard. Well, no, let's pass.
Fight
Witness
his
me,
power.
brethren.
We can do this.
I'm assuming the other one is also weak to
know
ice,
you.
but maybe not. I don't know.
Excellent heathen. Take this.
Ow.
This is God's judgment.
Ow.
This. Kneel before him.
Ow.
Hard. Sanctism will reign.
Edward's badly wounded.
Yeah.
Someone heal her. Tokenbird's
Are you
infected.
prepared?
She needs
I'll
help.
blow you away.
Oh.
Justice prevail.
Dang it, I can't smack. Let me
I
pass.
defer to you.
I will fight. I won't hold back. With healing power.
Trust me.
Helpful as ever.
You think he's weak to physical? Oh, he's a mage. Oh,
Sanctism will reign.
that's fine.
This is God's judgment.
Soul's badly
Ugh.
wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Sanctism will reign.
Is everyone okay?
Easily.
Yo, this fight sucks ass. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Someone get him back on his feet.
Bruh.
For all that we strive for.
Oh my god.
This should help.
This is terrible.
Tokenbird
To see another day.
She needs help.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
I owe you, yeah.
Sanctism will reign.
Please.
Take this.
Thank you. For once, you're not gonna get 4 turns. Jesus Christ.
Power within.
With us, come.
Can you punch that?
I crush you. Worthy foe
Nice.
after all.
I won't hold back. We can do this.
Thank you.
My thanks.
You're welcome.
Let's do this. Take this.
Only
Ow.
a flesh wound.
Kneel before him. Sanctism will reign.
Can someone dodge? No one? That's fine.
Someone heal her.
Take this.
A full soul.
I won't lose.
Tokenbird's in bad shape. She needs help.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
So, why is he shielded? Like,
Now, are you prepared for the end?
I understand why the guy whose face is on the rock is shielded, but isn't this just like his follower? You know what I mean? Like, why? Is it because he's his follower he's shielded? Because aren't I also like someone in the running? You know what I mean?
Ah, I think not, you rotter.
Where's the eject pad? Oh,
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
yeah.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
What an asshole.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Huh? Yo, is that the singer lady?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Is that a cat? I wanted to help.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
Oh god, not another Scottish. I can't do that accent.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoot. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Why is Nuras doing? He's literally. That's what. Oh my god! In Persona 5, the guy the boss that turns into a fly. That's what he looks like. Where he's going like this.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
What, are you blind?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh no.
I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
You know, I'm glad he went for the runner and not her. Thank God. That was going to be creepy.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Why is it creaking like that?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Who dat? Luis?
Luis.
We just see him face to face? Oh shit.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Take a wild guess. Do we go ham straight out the gate? We're your supporters.
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot. He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
Thanks, Stroll.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Yeah, maybe stop whispering right in front of him, Stroll. He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? To help you, Count Luis.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
Bro, you rubbed me the wrong way.
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Bro, I'm stressed out. Normally you don't meet the villain like 30 minutes in. Okay, we're not 30 minutes in, but like this early into the game.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes.
What do you think I'm doing, bro?
You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
What am I proposing exactly?
See you, loves.
Bye. See you,
Don't
loves.
think this changes anything.
Come on, Hector.
Bye, Hector. Love you. Was it a cat or a dog? I can't tell.
It soars like a damn bird.
Can you calm down, bro?
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
Lucky.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Yeah.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
It gives me Darkest Dungeon narrator vibes. I don't know why. Maybe the art style a little bit too with that map.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
Probably just diarrhea.
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Sure.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a burly apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous, some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Kumiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Komiro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
I was like, this is either quest or we're gonna show him our book and he's gonna get inspired and then we form a bro bond, but I guess it's just a quest. An old inventor Nuras once knew is living in Komiro, village near Martira. He may be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Nuras. Okay. Sure. We left Nuras, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Do-do-do-do-do. I hope they let me go back to the other place.
Oh.
Just the groaning. So we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. Fairy girl's right, you know. A carrot could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? Sure, the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Can it wait? Can I have a deadline so I can go back? Oh, wow.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
It's so pretty, though.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
If Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Well, you need to stop talking. You're terrible at lying.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes.
Yeah, didn't be rude, Morris.
Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
But I want to go back to Grand Shroud.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
It looks like, oh my god, wait. Emperor's New Groove, right? Or Emperor, yeah, Emperor's New Groove or whatever, when they, isn't it like the meal that he has at, oh, I don't remember the guy's name. It was Cusco and, the restaurant they have, they like, it's like the worm, it like opens up and he goes like, bleh, or whatever. I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh,
Delicious.
good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Sorry, I skipped her saying exquisite in a very weird voice.
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
I love larvae. The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
No.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
Yeah, let's keep in mind though, he literally just said, we've no proof, but it seems logical. Okay, yeah,
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Giant sandworm's nest. Giant sandworm's nest in the wasteland. Reputed to be the hideout of Heismay the kidnapper, the area is subject to a unique weather phenomenon known as a sand flash.
Let's see here.
That's giant sandworm's nest. Oh, sorry.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this town together.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Spider.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
You think I want worm intestines? Rude.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I've had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
I'm going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Okay, yo! Oh, don't mind me. That's right. Well, oh, do you not have? Well, you don't have it. He doesn't have anything yet. Oh. Wait, can I leave? Where's the door?
Got a moment?
You want to make call it a night? Okay, fine. All right, well, I guess I'm going to call it there. Hey, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. As always, feel free to leave a like, comment, favorite, or subscribe, whatever y'all are feeling. And until the next time, lights off, dark out.